What's up, guys? Back for another Star Wars video, and it is that time yet again where we go to good old Prydwen and we check out the tier list because one, it's probably one of like the most popular tier lists I'd imagine. Maybe the tier lists where other YouTubers make them are a bit popular, like the big guys, but this is pretty much like the most looked at tier list that I know of, so that's why I got to go over it, because it's not the community tier list, but if it's going to be the most popular one, obviously I want to give my input on it, and most of the time it gets pretty good views, so but yeah, so let's jump into it. This should be Lingsha and some other changes. I know they added Lingsha and then said they were going to update, I believe it was Pure Fiction, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if Apocalyptic Shadow or MOC are changed, but we should be on, Memory of Chaos. So let's look at where Lingsha is on the tier list before we jump into the Pure Fiction one, and then we'll check out the changelog, and then I'll give my thoughts on it. So MOC is looking like it didn't change, and Lingsha is tier 0.5. It's not, well, I already clicked on it and saw it, but shocker. Apocalyptic Shadow, tier 0, yeah, and then of course Perfection is tier 0. I totally forgot you hover on it, it tells you all of them. Okay, so nothing's changed. Okay, so Lingsha is 0.5 in MOC. Apocalyptic, she's tier 0, tier 0. That's fair, right? Because Apocalyptic Shadow is all about break. Really, like breaking units just love that game mode, so that's fair. And then Pure Fiction is AoE based. I mean, if Gallagher's gonna be 0.5 0.5 tier 0, then she deserves to be at the same spot as him, if not higher, for the AoE modes. Yeah, damn. So Gallagher E6 is, every tier is the same except for Pure Fiction, which is the AoE based one. That's pretty damn good. Like, Lingsha is really good, but the fact that Gallagher, a 4-star at E6, matches her is pretty crazy. I do think Lingsha is overall better, but Gallagher is no slouch. That's kind of crazy. Like, imagine if we had Aventurine and, let's say, a 4-star. Let's just say March. If March was good enough to be slightly worse than Aventurine at, like, 0.5 for everything instead of tier 0, that would be insane. But unfortunately, shielders don't exist to Hoyo, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's check out Pure Fiction. So first things first, we see Argenti at tier 0. Interesting. Really? Okay. Now do note that this little eye icon normally means that they want to think about putting them up a tier or down a tier. Blades up, Fireflies up. They're looking out for Zele and Fei Zhao. Jing Gun's down. They're looking at Jing Lu. Serval's down. Moses down. Okay, so first things first, Argenti. I can see it. I don't own Argenti, so it's hard to give a like hands-on experience response, I guess, is the best I could put it, right? But I mean, Argenti's got to be good in something, right? I mean, if it's not perfection, he's really just not good in anything, right? So this is fair. This is fair. I think tier 0 is fine for him. I'd personally put him in 0.5 from what I've seen and what I have used of him in Pure Fiction, but I feel like tier 0 is fine for him. Ruin May going down, I don't know, man, because Ruin May enables Super Break Himiko, break teams in general most of the time. She helps with the Herda Himiko team because more break, right? Like, you can run Robin. Robin's definitely tier 0, but I don't know, is Sparkle really 0.5 compared to Ruin May? I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like I guess I could see it, bro. What is your opinion on Sparkle and Pure Fiction, right? I have used her before. I don't own her, so testing her Pure Fiction is something I don't really do too often, but I feel like Robin would be tier 0, these two would be 0.5, and then Sparkle would be in tier 1. Obviously, she's going to be better than these guys, because getting more skill points is always a W in something like Pure Fiction, where you want a lot of AoEs, which is mostly use your skills. But I don't know, I feel like Ruin May enabling, like, the best units is really strong. Like, obviously, Robin can enable them as well because they're follow-up attack base, but Ruin May helps so much because she gives speed and then weakness break efficiency, which helps with Herda lowering the toughness of ice enemies, which causes Himiko's to do follow-up attacks. It's just a nice combo. Firefly going up, fair enough. I'm assuming it's just because she does a lot of damage. Blade going up, I'm assuming is maybe because of Jade. Where's Jade? Jade's tier 0, yeah. These two being viewed, I feel like I can't say for Zayla, but for Facial, I feel like she is probably going up to tier 1 because she's actually pretty damn good in pure fiction. Jingyun going down, yeah, I mean, yeah, bro, it is what it is with him. Jinglu, interesting. I'm trying to think because there's no way she's going up to 1.5. So I guess they're knocking her down to tier 3, which is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think she deserves to be down here. But I mean, where else would they put her, right? Maybe they keep her where she's at, right? I guess that is an option if they decide that they can't really do anything. But most of the time when they have a little eye icon, they are going up or down. Serval, interesting. Not much has changed for Serval, so I guess maybe she's just not performing as good as I wanted her to anymore. Mo's going down. I can't remember why he was up. I'm assuming they maybe thought he would work a bit better, and he didn't. I mean, Mo's just, he was never going to be good in pure fiction, let's be honest. Other than that, I guess it's time for the change log, right? All right, so I'll try to go like this to keep along with it since it is a lot of text. Argenti, despite a bit of underwhelming performance in the most recent perfection phase, Argenti still is one of the best characters you can bring into this mode. So this was as bad as it could be for him. Yada yada. So taking into account the purpose of the tier list after testing various teams, things are sit tier 0. Really? Nearly 30k average score. That's half points, right? Interesting. This phase was as bad as it could be for him and still really needs 30k average score. I'm looking at average performance of the last 4 phases. So what's made to account for the purpose of the tier list after testing him? Maybe I don't agree with that. I don't know. Argenti fans, let me know, bro. Let me know. I feel like I'm being biased because I actually really just don't like Argenti. Blade's average performance improved last 2 phases, so he found a new home alongside Jade, although he's not exclusively played with her. That's all I needed to see. Firefly, Lingsha has brought second line to Firefly and able to shine in pure fiction. Really? Firefly is playing a more supportive role in that team thanks to her insane weakness implant. Oh, they're using her to implant fire weakness. Okay, that's fair. Ruin May, watch the strikes again. After getting more data and doing more testing, we're pretty sure that Ruin May has lost battle supremacy in pure fiction. Even if this phase was kind of seeing Fire, she still sits just behind Ruin May in average score. When you look... Oh, I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? They're talking about Robin. Across a few phases, Robin performs better as often first choice for most archetypes. I mean, yeah, but like she's still broken, bro. So like I get it, but like I don't know, bro. I don't know if she should be lowered. She's still like disgustingly good. Jingyun, bro, I don't even need to read this. He sucks ass. Mo's, same thing. We know he's single target. Serval, on paper, Serval looks like she has everything you want in pure fiction that from a DPS. Sadly, the reality is cold and brutal. On the past, she actually performed decently well. Being a force to release character took her toll and her performance continues to decrease. We're dropping her down a tier. I'll wait till the end of it. JQ, okay, staying the Foxing Zero Expeditions understand of the year. Not only he jumped into the Avix here post his release, but now he's starting Robin. His average scores were his highest in his phase. He's nearly on par with Robin when you look at the average data. So we want to gather more info. Interesting. Tier 0. Damn. If he goes up to tier 0, that would be actually fucking crazy. Figure has decent bout pure fiction for Hunt character. Yeah. Outside of the shadow phase, continues to struggle, but we know that in the right hands, she has no issue reaching great scores, even in neutral phases. We want to take a closer look on her in the next phase before deciding what to do with her. Interesting. Jinglu is on the opposite of the spectrum compared to them. Her performance continues to drop, and she even failed to get on the scoreboard in the most recent phase. Her usage rate is abysmal, and so is her performance. Damn. less and less people are really using Jinglu. That's actually sad as hell to hear. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to use her myself just to bump those numbers up. But otherwise, yeah, no, nothing was too crazily said. I guess the most egregious thing is I don't think Jinglu is gonna be in the same tier as QQ. That seems kind of like unfortunate. And then, yeah, I guess the Ruin May not being in tier 0, I think she still deserves it. But other than that, pretty solid. Lingsha's pretty much exactly where I thought she'd be in just about everything. Just about tier 0. I think she is the second best sustain in my opinion. Absolutely disgustingly good character. Huopo is very close to her, to be fair. Same with Fushuan. I think it's like Aventurian's tier 0, like number 1. He's got it. And then tier 2, and then second place is tied between these three. And then third place would be Gallagher. Like, these three are definitely all tied for second. They're all extremely, extremely good. I think in terms of survival base, Lingsha is going to be the best, but she has the worst buff of the three, which is break. Woho gives energy and attack. Fushuan gives crit rate, right? Plus, I guess you can also say Fushuan has an attacking ult, same with Lingsha, which could be more helpful than this. They all have like their downsides, so I think Lingsha definitely deserves to be up there with them. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. You know, good on them, good on Prydwen. Let me know in the comments what you think of their tier list. Do you think they're cooking? Do you think it's dog shit? Let me know. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next Star Wars video. It should be drip marketing, so that'll be pretty damn hype. If you're still watching, let me know who you think the drip market is in the comments. And yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one.